Aye, boom. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make a beat like the latest song in 1942 by Nemzzz and PlaqueboyMax. This was made live on Max's stream.
I hate that she wanna fuck, keeping it hush. Like, damn, why not just say that? AMG roaring, sounding yuck. She a hoe, so I can't even call.
Now, if you don't know who PlaqueboyMax is, he's a 21-year-old Twitch streamer from America who has kind of transformed his streams into a marketing tool for artists. He invites artists onto his stream to make a song and be part of his stream. He then engineers that song for the artist and sometimes actually jumps on and raps as well. He's had artists like Kyle Rich, Cash Cobain, Central C, Ian, 5 Yo Foreign, the list goes on. And now he's recently just come to London and is now doing streams with artists like Nemzzz, Fimi Guerrero. His streams have had crazy outcomes for some of the artists, like his latest release with DDG called Pink Dreads. It's currently sitting at like 20 million streams on Spotify. So artists are kind of now looking at Max as more of like a marketing tool, and it would make sense for them to maybe appear on his stream before they release a project or a big single. So in today's video, we're going to cook up a very similar vibe to 1942. Nemzz's sound is all about smooth sounding beats with hard hitting drums, carefully selected samples and sound design. So I'm going to show you how to get these smooth bouncy samples for Nemzzz, the drum bounce, the 808s and bass, and the structure. Let's get into this. It's quite clear that samples are like a staple part of his sound, but that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna sample. Play the clip of me talking about samples. First off, how do you find samples? YouTube playlists, Spotify playlists, samplet.io, video games, movies, TikTok, or ask your friends. There's 7 extremely easy methods of finding samples. So I don't want to hear people saying that they can't find samples. This is our sample of choice.
She promised me the movie show.
Smooth. And what I like to do is I like to chop it on the first drum hit, and then I'm going to bring it all the way back to the very start. We have the first drum hit right here, and I'm going to turn on the metronome. Actually, no, I don't even need the metronome. There it is. Right, so as I can see, this kick right here is the start of the second bar. So we're in 150, so I'm just going to drag this down until that kick hits on the start of the second bar. So it's 140. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn our sample to stretch, turn this back to 150 because that's the BPM that I want to work in. Now it's in key, not in key. On beat. Next, what I want to do is I want to extract these stems because obviously we don't want these drums. So to do this, literally, if you have the latest version of FL, extract stems from sample could not be any easier. If for some reason you don't have this on FL Studio, there's a website called melodies.ai, or to be honest, there's probably like 10 other ones, but that's just the one that I used to use. And now we have stems. And what I want to do first of all is I want to repitch this because I do not want my video to get hit with a copyright strike. Let's pick a different pitch. Let's go down first. It's gonna sound better for Nemzzz up a little bit rather than down. We could honestly repeat this. This could be like a verse or an intro. Oh, this could be nasty. Hang on. This off rip, man.
He said it's on the way now.
That part of the vocal is so hard. Let's bring that in here.
He said it's on the He said it's on the
Now what we can do, because this vocal sounds a little bit loud,
He said it's on the
if there's an artist on it, we can just drag this gain knob down. Let's do it like 4.
He said it's on the way.
Might also just change this vocal down a little bit as well. Probably just take this part.
He said it's on the way now.
And let's get rid of the vocal instead.
He said it's on the way.
Ooh, that's so smooth. That That's so hard. This is such a cold sample. I'm not even gonna lie. This is probably it for the melody. This is how easy sometimes it is to just use samples. One thing that we will do is we'll route everything to the same mixer channel. And we're gonna cut the lows at about 200. And then on the EQ, we're gonna automate it. We're gonna leave the bass in for the intro. And then when it comes to the drop, we're gonna take the bass out. So then for this section, we can bring in the 808s and the drums and shit. On the 1942 song, it is, of course, a Hoodtrap bounce because everybody's jumping on Hoodtrap now. We're going to be using my recovery drum kit and also my Hoodtrap drum kit dedicated for Hoodtrap. So we're going to start off with a little snare and a clap to get the bounce down. You know what? We're going to go for something actually just way more simple than that. Just get the clap, repeat. The bounce with the snares in these beats are so important. It's so important to use multiple snares as well. I don't know where to put the end, maybe. Repeat that over again. It's gonna get that iconic stomp in there. It's a bit of a different kind of stomp. It's from the recovery drum kit. It's sounding tough. Repeat that over. An iconic sound to all this Hoodtrap jerk stuff is like a little laser perk. And then you always want something kind of going on at the end of the bar. What we're going to do is... we're actually going to do like a drill bounce at the end. This always sounds hard with a laser. I think we're going to move on to the 808s. Let me show you a tip that everybody hates me for showing people because you're not a real producer if you do it this way. But listen, you're trying to find the 808 notes. This instance, we already have the bass here, right? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to consolidate this bass. Once the bass is consolidated, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to edit an audio editor. I'm going to come into tools, convert the score and dump to piano roll. And boom, all of a sudden, I can see my bass note is B. And I'm going to make a new pattern down here for our bass because it's going to come in when the automation comes in. 808s for Hoodtrap are quite simple. You just want to use a knock and spins 808. I use my go-to spins 808. This is for my Hoodtrap drum kit. It's not boosted, it's not EQ'd, it's not mixed. It just comes like this. It's the hardest spins 808 out there. So simple to do these 808s, man. At the end, we can do maybe like a little 3 hit. Add up a little bit of variation. These beats are very, very easy to make, but they're so hard once you get the right sample and the right drum selection down. And the right bounce, of course. Once you nail them 3 things, these beats are beautiful. I'm going to play the beat in full. We have got the Nemzzz Acapella so you can hear exactly what this sounds like. By the way, let me show you a little bit of sauce that I put on isolated vocals. I use some microshift. I use a little radiator. I use some FabFilter MB. If this is the first time you've come to my channel, man, I'd appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. We upload twice a week. All FL Studio content. Catch me on Instagram. Catch me on TikTok. Catch me everywhere, man. I'm active. Drop a like if you're an OG. I appreciate you for watching.
If you wanna smoke, then say that. Just give me the tab, I'll pay that. I just cashed out, could've got a Maybach. I ain't like them guys, I'm laid back. No expiry date on payback. Doing the most of that, I hate that. She wanna fuck, keeping it hush. Like damn, why not just say that? AMG roaring, sounding yuck. She a hoe, so I can't even cough. I got rats inside this bag, 100k, bro, call my bluff. I get money and yo, man, bummy. I start for a rainy day, not sunny. I'm outside with all my jewels on live. I wish man would take it from me. Sat in the booth with I need millions, fuck them packs. Me and bro got something in common. Either way we get to the cash, either way we get to the bag. High or dry, she'll get in the whack. Truth in life will show me facts. I'm in the booth, though, where you at? First class Europe,
Let's mute this part, because I'm not gonna lie, Max doesn't sound great on this beat. Anyway, into a bit more of a chill verse section. Bring back in the 808. Appreciate you for watching, man. Make sure you run me up on all socials. I'm out. Good luck. See you later. Bow.